Hi and welcome back to our YouTube channel. I am just so pleased with the response that we've had so far, and I'm having so much fun filming, so yay! I really hope you've been enjoying the video so far and that you've gotten some value out of it. I really just want to help you guys grow your social media as much as possible and enable you to have the knowledge that you need, that other social media marketers already have, in order to do the best job possible you can. So today I want to talk about how long it takes to see social media success. Now, I want to preface this by saying that no journey on social media is ever the same. There are plenty of people who get started on social media, go viral, and see instant success, and then there are some people who plod away for years and years and years and they still don't see much success. And sometimes strategy has to do with it, but there is also some luck behind it as well. And the idea for this video actually came because I was speaking to a client and she was saying, it's been 7 days since my business launched. Why am I not seeing success? And I thought, wow, this is something that people really are worried about, is how long the success on social media is going to take, and how fast does it work? Now, social media is not magic, and I often have to tell people this, is that it takes time to grow a dedicated audience on social media. But what we're going to talk about today is how long you can wait to see success if you follow the right strategies. So first we're going to look at ads, because that is something that is a little bit more predictable than, say, organic content. And what you're looking at here is ads that send traffic to your website and optimize for sales. Now, if you have followed, say, previous videos that I've done, such as Facebook ads that sell, or you've taken my course, which is only $100, then it's fair to say that you have the right strategy behind your Facebook ads at the moment. So what can you expect? Well, for an ongoing, really well-performing ad, you actually need about 3 months worth of testing. So it becomes difficult to say, oh, well, I've got a launch coming up in 2 weeks. I need results now. Unfortunately, it's really difficult to get those results within 2 weeks. You need about 3 months to test out audiences, budget, optimization, content, and all the processes that go into your website and order fulfillment, everything like that, to really know if it's working. So in order for success from Facebook ads, if you've got all the right things there, then you're looking at about 3 months. Now, if you are looking at organic content, which is unpaid content that grows on social media, it's a little bit more difficult to say, because there are so many variables to do with this, such as what your niche is, which platforms you're looking at, how many people are trying to look for the same content as yours, are there any viral topics you can tap into? There are so many variables for this sort of thing that it's almost impossible to say exactly how long it will take. But in terms of you're putting all of the right things in, you're creating really fantastic content, your daily engagement is high, so you're going out there and you're engaging with your community, you're using the right hashtags and keywords and all that jazz, you're collaborating perhaps with other influencers. If you're doing all of these things, you are still looking at something like 6 months to a year even. And that's for genuine growth that isn't just, I've tapped into a viral topic and it's exploded. This is the more hard work but great long-term results situation. Now, I know that can seem like quite a long time, especially if you're launching a business. You've got to make money somehow, and if your social media isn't selling effectively, especially if you don't have the money or the time or the resources to go into Facebook ads, then it's going to be a real problem if you say, I need to sell stuff. I can't waste 6 months to a year, basically. What can you do to speed it up? Obviously, I would say Facebook ads would be fantastic, but if you can't do those things, you need to start really showing up on social media. I'm talking seriously show up with something that's actually unique. Now, the issue with a lot of businesses is that they have a great idea, but someone is already executing that idea. And trust me, I know how this feels. I'm a social media manager. You do not want to know how many people on LinkedIn say that they're a social media manager. There's just a million of them. But what I do is I have a different approach to other social media managers, and I make sure that on social media, I show what makes me different and better than my competition, and I explain that quite clearly. So that's the first thing you want to do. Then you want to show up doing what can really speed up your social media strategy, which would be always being on Instagram stories. I want you always to have stories up, to be showing up on Facebook Live. That is such a fantastic way to accelerate your growth on social media, and there's going to be a video all about that later on. But showing up on Facebook Live as often as you possibly can. And then lastly, generating rich content on another platform that can send that traffic somewhere else. So for example, YouTube. I'm creating YouTube videos, which is rich content that is easy to look for, that people are looking for because it's answering their questions. And then if they like my YouTube content, they can go into the description below and then find my other social media, which if you want to find my other social media, got lots of tips, you can find it below. So it's a great way to generate more traffic to your social media by creating really rich, really helpful, really valuable content for people who are looking for it. But if you are going the route of organic growth on social media beyond paid ads, and you really want rapid growth faster than 6 months to a year, you're really looking at having to show up with your face and put a lot of time and effort into content. And I mean a lot of time and effort into the content. You cannot do this sort of thing without putting so much of your spare time into it, which is why a lot of people prefer to either put the money into ads because it's not necessarily less effort, but it will take less of their net time, or to just wait it out that 6 months to a year with consistent growth. So unfortunately, there is no quick strategy of you do this, you'll go viral and your business will grow. It's just not realistic, unfortunately. But there are plenty of techniques that you can do to do better on social media. So I really encourage you to take a look at the other videos that I have up, and there'll be plenty more videos coming. I upload every Friday, so just give us a subscribe and let me know if you have any questions down below. I'll always be here to help and answer them. See ya.